my hosts, and welcome to another stream of Kerbal Space Program. And we are going to be doing some more space exploration, so let's get right into it. Here we go. Let's check our upcoming missions. We have a space tourism, planting on the Mun, and a flyby Eve. We're going to have to at some point build a machine to capture our flybying probe. And we got Eve on the surface now, so let's go right into that and start to fly you up into orbit. Okay, let's grab my joystick. Adjust myself. Lock. Engines to max. Let's go launch. Right on the edge of tolerable fuel to thrust to weight ratio. Yep. If we get any bigger, we'll probably just need a booster, so we don't spend too much time just hovering. But anyway, up we go. Yeah. Might have developed a slight lean to the west. Let's just adjust that. With this being so damn heavy, don't want to get too far over. Nice separation. We can now get a bit more aggressive on our thing, since atmosphere is thinner up here. But still, we don't want to stray too much from the we don't want to stray too much from prograde direction, since our engines are less efficient when we are not moving in the same direction. But we'll just keep ourselves going until we get to about 45 degrees. Here we go. Nice sort of steady, calm increase. Right. So, our friendly neighbourhood thing. Our periapsis is now above the Kármán line. So we can probably just make ourselves go sidewards. Cut that off there. That's a nice. That's a maneuver node to properly circularize. Right. Can deploy that. Just angle ourselves down and get ready for our circularization burn. Now, if everything goes right, yeah. That booster will not live through our circularization burn. Oh, D-daisy. Actually, no. We'll still have it. That's a pain. Okay. This is a bit odd. Getting funny figures for the 16, 15, 14, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. Circularization burn. Just our thing. Got a bit of a wobble. Just reduce thrust slightly. Let that recover. Ourselves above there. Okay. Check our orbit. It's nice and steady. Okay, so let's check our planner. Transfer window planner. It says that to Eve. Let's check the time. Time is year 1, day 190. Zero. We want an optimal. So, what is our best time? Depart. Year 2, day 161. Okay. So, add. Create alarm. Link to the vessel. Doesn't give you the option to add an alarm So we'll call this one I think it's 651 days. Does that make sense? 615. Say 14. That's day one. No. Why does it do it like this? Why can't I add a specific Nice. Just want to check the calculations again. Days. It's 190, so it's going to be at least, it's going to be urban year 426, so six. It's what did you do? Create alarm. At least 426. Okay. That gives us, that's 30 less than that. 4, 6, 150. So 150. 150. 5. No. Oh. 350. $400. $464. So 3. 390. Yep. Actually, 395. 396. That's Eve. Okay. So we've got those. Now I think if we go like, just save this. If we go like that. Excellent. And we can go the same thing here. Extend. Which it sets. Edit action groups. One. So if we select you. Oh. Groups. Put you on custom 1. And we go toggle solar panel. So now if we go 1. So if we go 1 now. We've got them out of sync. That's a pain. Okay, they're all nice and synced now. You should start charging up as soon as sun comes in. So go back to the Space Center. Look at our missions. So this one has orbit round Kerbal, suborbital space flight. And we've got the plant flag on Mun. We can get that done. So we pick up our Minmus Visitor 2. We take this probe off the top of it. replace it. With this one, but I'll need a bit of re-entry goop in the way of a thermal heat shield, and then one of those little smart things. Let's need the cheapest one, which is that one. Stick it in a payload. I don't even need to stick in a payload box because it's... Yeah, we do. Just because it's going to be attached to the re-entry thingy. So, let's get our payload boxes here. Payload box. Then going to do a tiny little fuel tank. Itsy bitsy little fuel tank. Where are your and engines? Gonna do one of those small sideways ones. Which will be used to deorbit. Finally, our pod. We can use the 3-person pod with our it's under utility. Parachute on top. Open. Gonna stick a battery in there because we won't need much more than that for power. Right. Those that are nice. For crew, 𝕊𝔸ℕ𝔻ℝ𝔸 Kerbal, actually, yep, we haven't got the other one, so 60 engineer, scientist. We want to boost up their things. And the tourist. What's all to do with all these extra tourists? Save that. Go for launch. I just realized that I'm pretty sure that this doesn't look right. Oh, that should be fine. Let's just revert. Let's revert this and make sure that our staging is done correctly. So, boosters, main engine there. Just double check that, yep, thrust ratio is good. We lose the boosters. We split off there. Main engine switches on. That's the don't want that to depart too soon, so let's push that right up the top. We'll trigger that manually. Okay. Don't want that triggered manually either. Go right up the top. So engine, move that into there. This is the landing engines. That splits off those things, the lander legs. It splits off for re-entry. Then where are your, you come down there. Okay. So this is exposing the landers. Okay, I think I can safely live with taking that down with me. It splits off that bit there. From the main body. The re-entry things. Okay. Yep, that looks right. Okay, let's save that. Double check on the crew. Go for launch. check on that. Yeah, there's 3 days till we get you. Maximum G. Go for launch. Nice little vessel, gaining altitude quite nicely. These big thick boosters on the side are giving it a nice thing. Let's just ease ourselves over a bit, just to make sure we don't flip out, start leaning around the wrong side. Go to, that's fine. Keep an eye on our Okay, so we're going to ease ourselves over. Boot out from there. Just keep ourselves that. Just go full horizontal now. Alright. Get up. 99, 100, yep. Shut down the power. Move node. Adjust ourselves to get proper orbit. Deploy the fairings. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Burn. Oh. There we go. That's a nice circulation burn. Right. There we're coming in. We are recovering ourselves. Dear. Okay. Shot the node a bit, but yeah. We will have to stage again through here. We've still got plenty of altitude to play with, which is good. Okay. Last bit is on the atomic engines. There we go. Altitude is now above the six. Okay. You have stabilized. Yeah. Oh, it's doing that. Shut down the engine. Yep. I have stabilized. So we're going to switch to being normal for this part. That's nice. Okay, so we've got Bill, Bob, 𝕊𝔸ℕ𝔻. So just check that we've got fuel in here. Yep, we've got fuel. Check we're on the right decoupler. Let's save it just in case. Okay. Onion. Decouple. Okay. Jeb's in there. Why can't I switch controls to that vessel? Space Center. Okay. Plus to a ship. Hopefully that's the lander. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Okay. So. Don't want to do that. Load save. Just there. Let's flick back over to that and fix up the staging so that hate it when I can't see anything. There we go. Right. Open service bay. In here. So control module. Could find it. Set control from there. Control from up there. We grab hold of there is decouple. Right. So add some spacing here. Let's save it in case this change doesn't work. Okay, engines are active. Turn ourselves so we are facing retrograde. Keep our eyes on the maneuver node. Bring ourselves underneath. How much time have we got until the... Yeah, we've got 3 days, that's fine. Okay. We are free of now the main ship. We'll start a re-entry burn. Keep our eye on here. It should come down. Come down to about 40. So there we go. Kill the engines. Save. And we'll warp ourselves back into the atmosphere. And get ourselves to the thing. check that we are controlling from the actual probe, because otherwise we'd have a nasty, could have a nasty situation. Right. I wonder if we can get some crew reports. Nope. We've had enough. We'll wait until we land. We might be able to get some science out of it. Like a surface sample. Coming in for re-entry. I've realised that we don't actually have a decoupler. Whoa, up between. Oh yeah, that's the. Depending on how this re-entry goes, we might not need to ditch the fuel and stuff. Okay. Starting to decelerate. Getting shock heating from the atmosphere. Close the service bay, excellent. Right. Our terminal velocity is set in some part by our mass. So the heavier we are, the faster we'll be descending. But if we get underneath the safe speed for activation of the parachutes without ditching this lower stage here, then we will be able to do that and save a bit of money, because we'll be able to recycle those parts. It's looking not too bad at the moment. Just making sure we don't hit any mountains either by switching on the terrain sensing radar. So we are now getting radar altimeter recordings rather than pressure altimeter. Okay. So Heading over. Let's check where we are. Nowhere in particular. Still pumping a bit of speed. Pulling 2 Gs in this re-entry. So our little tourist is getting his ride, and we have dropped to subsonic speeds. But not. We are seeing that, so we can change that. Activate the parachute. Switch off that. Just come calmly down. So 8K's up. 7K's up. 6. So we descend. 4. 3.5Ks. 2Ks. Why aren't the parachutes deploying into the second mode? There it goes. Okay. 100 meters, and we're going to have a nice touchdown. Switch to go to Space Center, and the last step we broke off. So what I want to do is have my scientist this is one. Hold on for a second. are back in Kerbal Space Program. Sorry about that brief. So let's pop off Bill for an EVA. Go report. Okay. Bill's the engineer, and he can... needs level 1. Okay. You can let go. Go for a swim. Got to figure out what the button I've assigned to switch vessels is. We'll go on EVA with our other friend. Okay. Hi, scientist. Go EVA. Take surface sample. Surface sample from Kerbin's water. You scooped up a sample of water of the surface. It's a very humid sample. You hope the equipment has been properly waterproofed. Keep experiment. Okay. Recover the vessel. And we can start recovering vessels now. Summary for Bob. No XP, but that's a pity. Okay, recover you. Yep. No science for that. Got the re-entry, parachute, and the blader. Excellent. We made 700 odd funds from that, so it's fine. And we recovered the tourist. Excellent. Now if we go to, say, Kerbal EVA, recover this guy, Bill. Got his parachute and his jetpack. Gained 1 XP. Now level 1. Which means he can now repack the thingies. Excellent. Leave the facility. Let's read these messages here. Contract permission. You've VIP successfully to his destinations and back. Ferry around orbit. Travel itinerary complete. Tour successful. 𝕊𝔸ℕ𝔻ℝ𝔸 had nothing but the great things to say about the trip and brought back plenty of photos. Okay. I am thinking we shall leave it there. So we got plenty of stuff done. Now, so mission control. Witness. Repair. Oh, science data. Easy. Now that we've got the the 3 people pods, we might actually do some of these deployed data ones. So Minmus the Mun. Okay. Right. We'll add those. And you. We'll add you because we can probably use the same technology we used on the previous one. So, those are all up and running for our next event. So what we'll be doing next game, planting a flag on the Mun. We'll do that right now. So, space objects, toggle relays. If probe we don't want. Kerbal probe 1. Here's a good one. Log temperature. And transmit data. We're out of power? How much power do we have? Resources. Shift ourselves so we're pointing directly into the sun. Right. Let's go to Space Center. Let's get one that's not as dodgy. not so dodgy. Source on. ComSat 1 is probably better. Pretty sure the ComSat 1 has more stuff on board. Here we go. ComSat 1 was one. That's got more charge at least. Blood pressure data. Hey, it's got valuable data. Transmit data. 100%. Excellent. So, we have the data. Gives us a nice quick reward. Up to 59 points. Just double check here. Place flag on Minmus. Yes, please. Could use grabby claws for this one, but I don't want it. So these ones are 90 each. I do love the big parachutes. Oh. Okay. Just checking out. The mobile processing lab is great. It just gets you science. So let's go to, oh yeah, but what we actually need to research is one of these payload containers. Inline clampetron. It's all the parts. Not the one that looks like a... It's like a shuttle bay. Cargo bay. Simplify. Is it 2 mobile processing labs? No. What I want is like the sideways cargo bay, which we'll be using to recover the Eve vehicle. Landing. Ah, here they are. That's the one I'm thinking of. So where's that? That's heavy aerodynamics. Right. Advanced aerodynamics, is there one like it underneath it? No. It comes off of aerodynamics. Okay, so we need this. Before we get the module back. Facility. But that's a future problem. And we will end the game here. Or pause the game here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much for watching.